Hello, I'm Mr Williams and I'm one of the Year 5 teachers here at Ysgol Gymraeg Casnewydd. Mrs Parry has asked for us to prepare a short video for you given the circumstances we're currently in. Due to COVID, obviously, unfortunately, we can't hold a parents' evening like we would like to. So in this video, I'll just give you a brief cover of what we have been looking at since September in terms of our different subjects and our different school activities. So in sports, we've been looking at racing. So we've obviously been working on our fitness, running around the field on the days where we can go outside and enjoy the nice weather. We've also had some games of football. We've talked about the different skills that you would use in football, all the different roles as well, defence, midfield, goal, and why, what are the important aspects of those roles as well in the game. In terms of English, we've been looking at a story called Shackleton's Journey. Now here, the children have been able to write creatively because they've been looking at how these different explorers have travelled to the Antarctic, which is based on a true story which happened many years ago, and the ship was stranded in ice. So then the children have been looking at, oh gosh, how would they feel, if we were stranded in ice, and what would we need? We'd need plenty of food, plenty of drink. So this has allowed for them to then write creatively, and we've been looking at a report and then all the different ways of how you should write a report. So then in Welsh, we've been looking at a story called The Box, and this is essentially a box that walks away from this character, and this character is completely confused as to why this box keeps on moving away. As soon as he touches this box, he gains superpowers. So as soon as he uses these superpowers, he wants more. So he goes after this box once again, and essentially it's just a story about greed. And then, why shouldn't we be greedy in this world? Greediness can cause, some sadness and pain. So it's not good to be greedy. Obviously, learned from that story, greediness can cause dissatisfaction, and it doesn't really lead to happiness. In terms of our mathematics work, we've just gone right back to basics. So we've re-looked at our addition methods, so using the grid, using a number line. We've then looked at the same for subtraction, so using a grid, using a number line. And then we've been looking at decimal places, decimals, how different decimals can add up together using the grid method once again. We've also been looking at multiplication, which we've started this week, and then we're going to move on to some division as well. And then obviously with these skills, they come up then in their thematic work as well. So we might introduce some questions related to Everest or related to the Antarctic, where they might have to work out various measures of mass, weight, volume of water. So yes, they seem to be enjoying, and they all seem to be performing very well. In terms of our ICT work, we've just been looking at how we can use the internet in order to access plenty of information depending on the subject that we're looking into, to create a poster, to create a leaflet, and then to just teaching them the correct way of presenting information. We have also started since September Lles Llyn, which just means a well-being morning every Monday morning when the children return to school after the weekend. So what we have been doing, we've just been introducing them to some creative tasks such as art, music. Right at the start in September, we did ask the children to write their own mind map of the things they would like to do, and obviously you can imagine we had cooking, we had sports outside. A lot of them did involve tasks and activities where you would be at a close proximity, and due to COVID we can't carry those out just yet, but hopefully in a few months' time we will be able to cook, we will be able to do more things as well as art. I'm also a keen photographer, so that I'd like to start some photography with them as well. So I'm sure, and they all seem interested with that, so I think that would be good. In terms of anything else, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate. Please contact the school, or I could phone anytime, if you'd like to talk about your child in particular, or if you'd like to discuss their progress. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate. I'd be happy to, answer any questions you might have. It's a very uncertain time. It's just unfortunate that we can't meet essentially. So yes, if there is anything, please don't hesitate to ask. I'd be more than happy to help out.